Senator Bernie Sanders, of Vermont, speaks during the first of two Democratic presidential primary debates hosted by CNN Tuesday, July 30, 2019, at the Fox Theater in Detroit. AP photo/Paul Sankey, CN. A poll of Democratic primary voters in New Hampshire finds Bernie Sanders pulling slightly ahead of expected frontrunner Joe Biden in the early state contest. Gravis Marketing released its first 2020 New Hampshire Democratic primary poll Tuesday, which has Senator Sanders of Vermont in front of a still crowded Democratic field at 21%. The poll puts former Vice President Biden in second place with 15% of the live free-or-die states Democrats supporting him. Sanders won the state's Democratic primaries in 2016 with 60.4% of the vote versus 38% for Hillary Clinton. It is important to note that Senator Sanders won the New Hampshire Democratic primary in 2016, Doug Kaplan, president of Gravis Marketing, stated. However, it is unlikely that Sanders will have a repeat of his 2016 performance in the state due to the number of candidates in the race this time. The Gravis poll asked 250 New Hampshire Democrats who they would vote for if the New Hampshire 2020 Democratic presidential primary were held today. The poll was conducted August 2 to August 6 and has a margin of error of plus or minus 6.2%. Trailing behind Sanders and Biden are Senator Elizabeth Warren is at 12%, followed by South Bend, Indiana, Mayor Pete Buttigieg with 8%, Sen. Kamala Harris at 7%, Representative Tulsi Gabbard at 5%, Andrew Yang and Tom Steyer each with 4%, and Representative Julian Castro and former Rep. Beto O'Rourke at 2%. Senator Kirsten Gillibrand and all other candidates earned 1% or less in this poll. Gravis also polled a group of 505 New Hampshire voters across all parties and found President Donald Trump's job approval in New Hampshire stands at 44% and his disapproval is 54%, reflecting national ratings. Meanwhile, House Speaker Nancy Pelosi's job approval in the New Hampshire stands at 41% approving of her performance and 49% disapproving. The Gravis poll also found Trump would lose New Hampshire in a head-to-head matchup against any of the Democratic candidates. Biden would beat Trump 53% to 40% and Sanders would beat Trump 51% to 41%. The numbers narrow some in a head-to-head between Warren and Trump, 49% to 44%, and Buttigieg and Trump, 49% to 42%. Harris would defeat President Trump in the Granite State, 47% to 44%. The last time a Republican presidential candidate won New Hampshire's electoral votes was in 2000, when George W. Bush won with 48% to Al Gore's 47%. The majority of New Hampshire voters polled, 59%, are currently not in favor impeaching Trump at this time, while 41% of voters support impeachment. The survey was conducted using interactive voice responses and an online panel of cell phone users. The New Hampshire primary is scheduled for February 11, 2020, a week after the country's first caucus in Iowa on February 3, 2020. Recent polling showed Biden favored by 28% of voters likely to attend the Iowa caucuses in February. Like this. Like loading. Let's block ads.